welcome to my little vloggy vlog. We're gonna get into this because I've been having a massive change. Like, it's always one thing after another. It's like, come on, you know. But you know, maybe I'm looking at it from a different point of view. Okay, so I've sat down, I'm relaxing, and we're gonna get into it. It's really been tough in a way because I don't want to work a 9 to 5. Like, who wants to work a 9 to 5? I don't want to work for nobody. And it's not that I don't even want to work for nobody, it's that I don't want to work in dysfunctional things. I don't want to keep repeating the pattern everywhere. Let me talk about the Pastor Mike thing, because he was really spitting his bars. Like, he actually was, and I love that. It says, weakness is often the birthplace of God's power. Pride is what keeps us from experiencing it. Pain creates capacity. Capacity prepares you for power. Power is perfected in weakness. But now, I'm really just trying to get into me. I'm not really trying to let miserable people affect me. Because y'all got nothing to do with y'all life. Y'all just gotta be miserable as fuck and make other people feel miserable. And I try to help people, bro. I've tried to help people that I'm so behind. I'm not behind. I'm where I'm supposed to be because, like, I've tried to help people and they played in my face. Actually, they played in my face, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. I just won't help you again. Like, that's it. Like, no hard feelings. Like, I see you for who you are, and that's it. Like, I don't really be hurt by the experience that people are trash. It's just like, damn, like, that's who you are, you know? That realization, like, you're actually not who the fuck I thought you were. It's, like, kind of sad, but it teaches you, like, you're not the type of person I want to have around. You'll always go through a series of adversity and hardship that shapes you, that shapes who we are. We handle adversity that shapes our identity. You come through, like, an obstacle, and how you deal with that obstacle. Like, are you good? Are you not that you're necessarily good? Are you bad? But how do you manage it? Literally, I don't know about y'all, but this is what it's like feeling being on my 23rd year, girl. You learn a lot as you go, you know. But make sure you learn yourself, because you gotta, we are our worst enemy. I don't think I was ever my worst enemy. I think I was conditioned to believe I was my worst enemy, because right there, I'm back there reparenting her, like, girl, bye. You'll experience hardship, but you don't need to experience trauma. Like, you don't need to I don't think you need to experience trauma. Like, come on. I think trauma just comes from vicious people, like, taking advantage of other people because they have the opportunity. But you gotta learn. You gotta be patient with yourself. You gotta teach yourself patience, because, girl, you gotta have it. You gotta know when to talk and when not to talk. Like, yesterday, I was at this place and I had to put my name on something, and then, like, I had put my name, but I wasn't there. I was outside, so I didn't hear my name get called. So I went to clarify, like, if I got it or not, like. And then they was like, well, where's the list? Because, you know, some people wasn't listening. And I was just aware at that moment. I'm like, are we serious? Like, you don't even know the information, but, like, just guessing and judging off of base that. The younger me, she probably, like, what do you mean I wasn't listening? Like, I wasn't even here. Like, you know, the older me, y'all just a bunch of fools talking shit. Fuck, y'all don't really know shit. What the fuck is you talking about? Like, you good? You fine. What? Staying out the way has cost me my life. It has not. Like, you know, like, I'm just not in the same, like, mindset as motherfuckers. Like, yo, I didn't have parents to do shit for me, motherfucker. I had to learn everything by myself, and I'm glad for that. Cause no shade, but I don't know. Maybe we got a relationship in a different language, in a different world. But for this one, I gotta worry about me. No bullshit. Like, this whole journey, coming to America, getting my citizen, learning English, still have to learn more English. Like, oh my god. Learn how to communicate, learning to speak up when I need to speak up. Got it fooled. And it's like crazy because like you're at school and then you're at home, they want you to speak up. Like, raise your hand, speak up, be this, be that. At home it's like, shut up, you're nothing. Da-da-da-da. Like, oh my god, little girl, you gotta, damn. Stop hating the season that stretched you to produce you. I was built for the season that I'm in. The rejection gave me discernment. The betrayal gave me boundaries. The pressure gave you endurance. The delay gave you patience. The loneliness gave you intimacy with God. You know? And it says, basically, like, how you deal with your problems. Honestly, like, because I don't know about y'all, but I'm a problem solver. I like to solve a good problem. Like, what's the issue right here? Like, well, tell me what's going on. I didn't grow up with parents. Like, I don't know about y'all, but, like, it shapes you different. Like, it just shapes you different, bro. Like, once you turn that eyes and you look inside and you peep how you've been moving in this world, regardless of whatever situation you go through, it's like, you really don't give people no more, like, sympathy. Because it's like, you know, for someone who never had anything, like, I'm trying to manage my life and I'm managing it with what I have. I'm not really like, I'm not mad. I'm not comparing myself to people because everyone has their different path. So, you know, I'm not here like, damn. You know, and sometimes if I do get caught up in that loop, I'd be like, you know, sometimes things are better in the outside picture and the inside picture. So don't get too caught up in that. Things look better on the outside than they do on the inside. So I just let that go, you know. Not worrying about things that I can't control, you know. I can't control the fact that the little girl in me, her parents weren't there. Yeah, I've learned from my parents not being there. I've learned what I'm capable of doing. And sometimes I'm grateful that they never did because I set the standard for myself. I do this for myself. And can't nobody make me feel like nothing. Like, I didn't get my standard from a man. I didn't get nothing, nigga. I got it from me, okay? Like, people be trying to, like, make you feel so small. Like, oh, my God. Like, please just get away from me. Please just get away from me. And I'm a very, like, I'm such a loving girl. And it's, like, so crazy. Like, all this vicious shit that just be going. I'm enduring no more bullshit. Like, I'm not. I'm sorry if I come off to you like something. And sometimes you've been so nice for so long. Like, when you're finally standing up for yourself, you feel like a mean bitch. And you're not. Like, you're not. You're just standing up for yourself, and that's what it is. Like, sometimes, like I said, if I've allowed you in my circle or whatever it is, I'm very kind, I'm very considerate, I'm very nurturing. But again, like, there has to be a reason why I have separated away from you. Because I don't just wake up the morning and be like, you know what? Life has been good with them. I'm just going to cut them off. No, it's never like that. It's like, damn, I've been watching you. And mind you, I wasn't even watching you at first. Like, I was living with you. But then after a shift changed, and now I'm watching you. And now I got to get out. You know what I mean? So it's like just a process of things. Not everything plays out how you want it to play out. You know? Enjoying all that lifestyle things. And it's like, you know, in the position that I'm in right now, it's like I'm doing it. I'm trying to maintain it. I'm trying to keep my composure. I'm trying to keep my sanity, because it really doesn't require me to lose my sanity. If I lost just a job and if I lost a home or something like that, why does it require me to lose my sanity to be okay? Why do I have to be dependent on somebody's system for my own sanity? If I can't come sit by myself and figure out the fact that without any of this materialistic shit, I still am who I am, but I understand that in this world, you need those materialistic things, the situation that I'm in. Because, right, this is my second time reading this book. First time I was reading it, I forgot where I was at. I was in my hometown. No bullshit. I was renting a room for my people. And yeah. this time, because he was talking about how him and his wife at that, were homeless. They didn't want to work the 9 to 5. They knew there was something greater to life. In the same pattern of trying to lean on a 9 to 5 job, but then again, a 9 to 5 job has skills that you can learn, and it has income already. So basically, I'm like, working with that. I'm trying to work with that, but I'm still trying to find a balance within that. Sink in that and figure out what you're gonna do. Plan out to your extent, because you can't keep doing this. Like, I'm 23 years old. I'm not about to keep living the same life I was living. I need to upgrade and do better. You know what I mean? Like, I need to be me. Like, girl, I need to live. Financial freedom, the E, the S, the B, and the I quadrant. Like, which one do you want to be in? Which one do you speak as? All the good things in life. What I've had read is like the core, like the belief of what you believe. Like, if you believe that you need to lean on a job for security instead of financial. I don't want to work for anyone's approval, or like, last time I went to an interview, let me talk to you real quick. This is how she was talking to me. Oh, like, it's basically like, we can we'll give you a higher pay if you can perform better. If you can perform better and you can do a better job, we'll hire you. Honestly, all the words were like, it was like making me sound like this. Like, I'm not trying to perform, I'm just trying to work. Like, what the hell is this about? I gotta perform to get a higher wage? No, whatever. No, like, no. I hate their system. Like, it's like, bro, for real, like, just slaves in like different structure. Like, literally, like, it's not different to me. So I don't know about y'all, but that's why that shit bothers me so much. Because it does. Just learning to be good in life, not leaning on people. The little habits that you get from leaning on people. Working, I'm always like, damn, I can't wait to be the motherfuckers that you never see. I never see these niggas. I can't even reach them if I want to sometimes. Like, like, shit. For like, manager wise, like, if you want to tell something's wrong at the store, like, you can't even talk to the big people, because the girl, they're so like out of the league. They're like in vacation like 7 days out of the month, like week. Like, they don't. I need that. Okay, let me have a seat on your table. Teach me a few things and I'll teach you a few things. Like, I'm a very adept person, honestly. Learn the essence of leadership and technical skills of business. The technical skills necessary for becoming successful in business, such as reading financial statement, marketing, sales, accounting, management. Those are all the paperwork, and you know what I mean, the good things of life. Quadrant for different role. Changing quadrant is often a change of the core of who you are. I feel like this is what, like, the fact, like, sometimes you have so much potential, it's like inside, and then like you just die with that. Like, I could not fathom that. The fact that I just have to like die with like everything, like, without living my dreams. Like, I'm living, like, I'm literally present here, like, I'm awake in this dream of life, and I go to sleep and I'm sleeping that dream of life. Like, whatever, however y'all see life, okay? But it's like, it was the haunting memory of my educated dad sitting at home waiting for the phone to ring, trying to succeed in the world of business. Because honestly, he's like talking about two dads, rich dad and poor dad, and just really comparing the mindset, the traditional way of life, the education route, and just taking risks, taking the system, so that you can act accordingly and see what role you want to play in the system. Everyone wants to play a different role. Some people want to do things by themselves, some you know what I mean, all the good things. Girl, I just want to relax. That's all I want. That's for all I care. I just want to relax, and I want to be able to have people around me that I trust, because I can lean on them and they can lean on me. We don't have to be on tippy toes where I'm like always like looking out and I gotta overthink, damn, are they doing me wrong? Damn, like, no. My job and my paycheck aren't as important as my conscience. That's what I was saying when I was like going to work, because I'm like, bro, like, I mentally am like overthinking this right now of going. Why should I even go? If I'm taking all the energy right now to overthink, I'm gonna go and I'm still gonna process the job, though. I'm still gonna get it done, but my energy is gonna be different. I'm gonna be like drained and like mentally gone and just all the bad things. Like, more than anything, it's the internal differences of our core values, strengths, weaknesses, and interests that affects which quadrant we decide to generate our income from. Some people love being employed while others hate it. Some people love owning companies but don't want to run them. Others love owning companies and also love running them. Some people love investing while others can't get past the risk of losing money. Most of us are a little of each of these characters. Being successful in the fourth quadrant often means redirecting some internal core values. They were homeless in 1985. 1989, they were millionaires. 1994, they were financially. Change the core, how you see the world, how you think, core value that comes from the soul, okay? What you actually believe, not what someone made you believe, okay? Take the time to sit with yourself and invest in the things that you want to and not the things that you were programmed to invest in, because I think for me, it's the biggest accomplishment in life, just sitting down and being my parent and noticing all the things that I can do for myself, you know? I'm not limiting anyone for anything that they couldn't do, but I'm just saying, like, the acknowledgement of I've been here for myself all this time and I still can be here for myself. And right now, this is the prime timeline. How am I going to deal with this situation? Am I going to look for security, or does that security come with a plan, you know? Or what is it? You know, taking the chances and diving deep, you know, going all in life, enjoying the moments of greatness. Like, girl, like, sometimes you just gotta need one or two words, because life be like, you're gonna gain people, but more of the story, just make sure you never lose yourself. Always pay attention, sit down with yourself and invest in yourself. You are the biggest investment ever. You are the biggest investment that there will need to be. And I share with you guys where I share with myself. If you're interested, I'm here for you and I'm all ears. This is why I made this channel. But again, if it does not resonate with you, find someone that, you know what I mean? So bye guys, thank you for listening to my little vlog talk, and I hope you guys get some information out of this that can help you guys with your journey of this life. I love nature. Like, girl, get outside, breathe the air. It's so beautiful. Like, it is. Like, how do people like ruin nature, bro? Like, feels good to be alive in this weather. I love this place, honestly. I do. Learning to be more appreciative of my life. That's crazy to me, because, like, honestly, like, how can you want to do that? Like, if we are not connected to ourselves, and we literally, like, if you have no comprehension of understanding yourself as a human, and they're already talking about, like, us as humans, we don't even understand the brain, how are you gonna duplicate that? They're trying to instill a conscious into a computer machine. Just the surface level, it's like you're trying to duplicate conscious, a whole brain at that, a whole head figure. But we have to remember that the whole body is an engine. It sends it sends signals to the brain, to everything. Like, let me tell you how deep it is. Even the private part is connected to the brain. The top of a woman's private part is called something gland. What is the other one called? A pineal gland. Like, you know what I mean? So learning the body itself is the craziest thing. And I feel like if men are not taking the time to even hear women's, how are y'all gonna get this? Like, y'all, sorry, but you guys are so comfortable making women feel like shit, and the whole time they really the power of the universe, because you didn't get here without them. You know what I mean? Like, going deeper into the little parts, it's mind-blowing, because again, we are in this world, but people are not as considerate. People are like, I don't know, people are just nasty. So it's just like, again, there's a pro and con to everything. Just like how the world itself has a pro and con. There's good people and there's bad people, you know? And it's just like, how is all this gonna come together to figure out some foundation to this? Because literally, like, it just mind blows me. Like, when it comes to, like, business wise, like, that's where AI is good at. Like, you know what I mean? But mind you, they already started playing with AI in our face. I don't know if y'all remember, but I don't even know when that was released. But girl, they was talking about AI in that. So then after, no bullshit, since I watched the 100 for like a good amount of time, it never clicked to me like the way that they were presenting AI. And I feel like it's scary, because like, if you guys were in the moment where the whole Raven thing and her whole like episode of she was having, it was like literally like a parasite in her mind. And like, I don't know. That's just really freaky to me because like it's a computer, it's data. As humans, we're so focused on like labeling things before we actually figure it out and look what's deep into it. That goes back to everything of like for hospitals. Like when you go to the hospital, half of the time they don't even know what's going on, and it's like, what did you guys actually really came here for? Like, what do you guys go to school for? Because like you can't help me, and I can't even help myself. And that's where it comes in, like the fact that you yourself cannot help yourself and know what's going on and trying to produce something else without the data, like without the data. But are we the data that they're using though? Because literally that is, because they're trying to duplicate a human conscious into a robot. Like what? I don't know. Talking about like how AI can like manipulate everything. It'll be like, it's basically like a Back to the 100. It's like you gotta fight for your land. Now it's war between robots and humans because they've gathered a conscience in their own brain and their own awareness. And it's like, wait, hold up, we actually don't mess with these people like we want them out. And they can do that, they can plan it, they can execute it without a human's awareness. Because once you outsmart something, you can play it. You can play it all you want without them knowing, because they think they're so smart. So you can outplay them, you know? So read between the lines, but that's scary for me. I'm gonna be real. Dead ass, because why? Like, let's be comfortable getting to know each other as humans before we try to set some conscious in something else. Because look at the world already. Like, there's so many violence in the world. There's so many everything. And there will forever be, like Pastor Mike said, in this world you will find hardship. Sometimes we can't even stand each other. Like, humans is like, they really can't stand other humans sometimes, you know? And it's like, will AI think like that? And in the whole book they're talking about how, like, is AI a thinking machine? I don't think it's a thinking machine. I believe it's a data, but again, they're trying to like connect everything that doesn't need to be connected. That's it for me. The fact that, again, it's trying to duplicate a whole conscious and how the neurons work. So literally the formula behind it, it's like, nah, it's like, how can you live in this world? Honestly, it's like, whoa, it's kind of like frightening, but it could be helpful too. But it's like, when you think of it like that, like, it's like, whoa. But you gotta get real or you gotta get not real. And I thought that was something to also put in this video, because I just finished that book. Literally, I finished the book and it was like wow. Like, you know, but then yet again, like, phones are here, this and that. Like, when was the first phone actually invented? Like, what was the starter of it? Like, you know what I mean? Because then they're over here talking about a whole thing that can erase the human race. Like, who said the human race was already, who said that the human race wasn't already erased? You know what I mean? Because I don't know, I'm just saying, because you're gonna put in the book that a whole AI can clear out the whole human race, but it's just like, it literally feels like we're starting again. Like, now all of a sudden we got iPhones, we got this, that, you know what I mean? So I don't know, man. Don't shoot me for my opinion. Don't. But I think it's crazy. I think it can help us in ways that it needs to. But then yet again, we gotta set. This is where y'all pour all the rules that y'all have on the AI. Because if another species take over the humans, some humans are frightened bad in life. And you gotta experience it. You gotta experience the good and bad of life to know, to learn the lessons within, you know? So it's like, can't really be scared, because if you're scared, you're just gonna fuel that. Either way, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. And that's that. but I think it's a beautiful journey. Like, it might be beautiful, it might be ugly, but either way, it's an experiment. And that's what they're doing. They haven't like necessarily got it intact yet, but if they do process with this, like, how are they gonna perform it for us? You know, how are they gonna bring it? Because not long ago, they've been making like dogs for a while. You know what I mean? So like, if they're starting, even if it's slow, and they're saying like there's a time frame for it. It's always like 5 to 20 years or things like that, you know, not a specific time, because again, they're working with like minimum resources, minimum data. You know, you have to perform something to see the results of it, to see what you need to fix, and you need to collect all the data for that so that you can perform that again. You know, it just depends like how everything's being worked out.